No, okay, so let's do 3, 2.
We've been live for about 7 seconds.
Yeah.
You guys are assholes.
It's what we do.
Hello and welcome to the party. I am the Bardic Knock, your game master for this evening, where we are going to be continuing our Pokemon Tabletop Adventures game with our delightful team Crossbones, who I think we're just enjoying being dicks. But that's cool because we're the baddies.
That,
So
a certain someone says Captain J Cross right here has just resubbed.
yeah. So
What?
Capjack, are you making use of that crit?
Oh,
you
yeah, absolutely. And you
saving
know
it
who
for
I'm going to give
yourself?
it to?
Ooh, who?
You.
Ooh.
Well,
Why
thank you.
would you do this to us?
Use it later.
Because it's going to be fun.
Yup.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
Okay, so oh god, this is starting to become like a 5 game where I just go entirely off track and have no idea what I'm talking about.
You're welcome.
I said my name. I said what we're playing. I said welcome to the party. Let me just say that one more time, just in case. Yeah, that's it. Someone else talk. Say names. Introduce yourself. Let's go round clockwise. So we'll start off with Teddy. Teddy, would you like to introduce yourself, your character, and I don't know, did you have a nice winter holiday, whatever it is you celebrate?
Yeah, I'm Nitty Titty. Hi, I'm playing Everkissmet tonight, and it wasn't horrible. I did realize that I gotta refresh my Harry Potter knowledge. I had some young kids who now think I'm the authority on Harry Potter. So
That certainly sounds interesting. I'd be appalled at my Harry Potter knowledge at the moment.
There's
just
a lot of little nitty gritty details in there. Easy to forget.
little kids ask a lot of questions about just small, tiny things.
Oof. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a wonderful Christmas or holiday. I legitimately don't know what it is you celebrate. So whatever it was, I hope you had fun, and it was as spiritually or non-spiritually important as it is supposed to be. You know, not knowing what people celebrate, it makes conversations really weird. Let's move on. Michi, do you want to tell us about you, your character, and if you had a good winter-based event?
I'm Michi at Michisaurus on the Twitters. I'm playing Clementine, who is too pure for this team. And the whole world.
It me.
And I did have a good holiday.
Wonderful.
It was great.
Glad to hear it. And Cyril, what about you? Do you want to tell us your name, who you're playing, and about your winter event?
I'm Cyril. I'm playing Slim Jim Flair, the fire-breathing psychic wrestler, bug trainer who walks through walls and stuff. That covers most of it. I'm all of the classes. Winter holiday was good. I do Christmas. I have a toddler who's the only grandchild on both sides of the family. So
I must have been spoiled.
Nice.
Yeah, toddler had a good Christmas.
Good. Remember when Christmas you could just get so much pointless stuff and not even remember what it even is like 2 weeks later because your parents just throw random pointless stuff at you and you don't even care about. I think I asked for like 4 things this year.
Was one of them socks?
I didn't get socks. I'm actually really annoyed at that. I am very annoyed and upset at my lack of socks. Jack, I'll get you some socks.
Thank you.
Um,
A favor.
all right, so then Shogun, tell us about you, your character, and your winter event. I'm 99% certain you're Christmas, right?
Yes. I
Yes.
am Shogun, Shogun117 on Twitter, and I'm going to be playing as Amelia Brissa. I had a good Christmas, but I've got 3-ish sides of my family that I had to go to all of those meals on Christmas Day.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
Ugh.
thank goodness they don't live far away, and thank goodness my in-laws celebrate Hanukkah instead of Christmas. Else it would be even worse.
Ugh, yeah, that sounds like a lot.
But speaking of
Um,
Christmas, though, Capjack, you have a gift that's just about to enter the mail.
So I believe that's a perfect segue for Capjack to begin to talk about themselves and their character, and if they had a wonderful winter time.
Potentially unmute themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, I was totally muted because somebody was walking through the with a and I was like, what in the world? So if it's that, I will actually open it on stream if it's okay. But otherwise, I won't. So, hi everybody. I am Capjack or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters, and tonight I will be playing the Poketaker, who is the kicker of children's Pokemon, the breaker of pyramids, and the one that likes to punch stuff. And as far as holiday things, this year we celebrated. I'm going to wreck this pronunciation, but Yola Bokaflod, which is the Icelandic tradition of giving. I put it in chat because you look it up. It's the Icelandic tradition of giving books for the holidays. And so we couldn't wait. The night before Christmas Eve, Christmas Adam, if you so desire, we opened all the books and then stayed up reading for a long time. And then we adopted a cat. So, yeah, no audiobooks. Or no, do I read audiobooks? I do like them. But yeah, and then we adopted a cat. So,
Yeah, they're
good.
Woo! Well, I have a lovely little gift for all of you, which should appear
Uh-oh.
on your screens when I click the button. Click the button. A thing should have appeared on everybody's screen.
Aww.
So, there you go. That is my non-specific winter gift to all of you.
Yay!
Aww. Punch shit now.
Hold on, I'm reading the fine print.
How can I make you regret this?
All right, it's really nice.
I know I'm going to regret it, but at times I just regret, this entire game because it makes me cry in a good way.
All right, I get to add +1 to a stat, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm now at 20 on my wisdom, which means I can now do the guaranteed breed for Pokemon.
Oh God, I'm gonna hate when I introduce you to a Ditto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it into con. Always need more hit points.
A little bit more strength won't hurt me.
Just that's all you need. All right, so with that done, hey, should we play Pokemon?
I
That
guess.
seems like it would be a good idea.
Yeah. So where we left off, you had gone and done some training out on a yacht. Kind of like just a very nice, fancy holiday resort. You punched a Gyarados in the mouth.
Yep.
That's what I like to do on my holidays. And then you all came back and you had some discussions to figure out where to go to next and what's the plan and yada, yada, yada. And the general consensus was you want to head, well, you seemed at least, I'm not telling you what you want, I'm telling you what you told me. You wanted to head towards Fight Town, seeing as it's a little bit of a shady area. And then you could maybe meet some contacts, get some bits and pieces done. and then I think you had intention to move on from there to Sorcerer City. I can't say it as quick as I would like to. Is that still the vague plan?
What's in Sorcerer
I'm good with
City?
it.
I remember we want to go to Fight Town for sure. I don't know what Sorcerer City was. I thought we were going to go through Druid's Green to Fight Town. I don't remember what Sorcerer City had in it.
I mean, I think metagame wise, you attempted because you found out that the gym leader there was known as the Mimic King.
Oh, dittos.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
it. We're looking for dittos.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Right. Okay, so Druid's Green. Going to Fight
This makes
Town.
sense.
In Fight Town, we're supposed to meet up with a informant-ish person that Vlad's hooking us up with, right?
Yes, that most definitely was the plan. So, unless there's anything you guys want to do roleplay wise in the mansion before you head out, I can essentially, because you guys can just blast through them. There's no point in me rolling random encounters for areas you've already been in before. Because if you wanted more Pokemon, you'd tell me. So I can just zip you through to the New Path Cave and to the exit towards Druid's Green.
Cool.
Is there any like roleplay stuff you guys wanted to do like in the mansion before you set out, or is that like nope, we're good?
Yes. I have ever had something for Amelia.
Ooh.
Almost forgot about for reminding me. I
Have we
have.
recovered all our HP and stuff and popped
Oh,
our
yeah.
Pokemon into their respective spots?
Yeah, everyone's at 100%.
Let me pull up the rules on this, but I have a jacket for Amelia. And it was, I believe it's a lucky jacket is what I was going to give you.
Ooh.
So, what does that do? Is it special or is it just?
Oh yes, it's special.
You make enhancing clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yes. You create a lucky piece,
Yeah.
which is a closing piece, and when the item is used, you roll 1d20 along with the d20 you're already rolling, and add that result to any roll made. You get 3 uses, and then it breaks.
Okay, that's so cool. That's awesome.
That is pretty badass. Sorry, I'm just collecting all of your Pokemon before I move you all.
So I'm gonna take that, and I'm just going to, because I'm currently wearing kind of my like short dress, and I'm just gonna wear that on top of the dress. I'm just gonna throw that on because I think that looks pretty cool. Is it like a denim jacket, or what is it?
Yes.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah. But it's like red denim.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Smoochie would be on my shoulder, like looking at it, admiring it, and looking just a smidge jealous.
So when we get to Druid's Green, are we gonna fight them?
If the opportunity presents itself, things look.
We can just punch them and then take the badge and leave.
Yeah. Just if things look dangerous or anything, we want to be able to have at least one safe route back to our hideout. Bardsville is not open to us, and neither is Roguesport, mostly. So we want to at least have one route, safe route, back.
We have the water.
True. That is very true. That is quite true. We'll see how it plays out once we do some recon there.
Yeah, sorry, I'm being slow. I just realized I've misplaced a few sprites. Yeah, I couldn't find Gyarados, Wailmer, and Finneon, but I'm fixing it. And for some reason, I can't find Ghastly. I don't know where the heck Ghastly is gone.
How dare. Probably
Many
invisible
have.
because it's a ghost.
Ah! Bum, bum. I'm just staring at screens now. Like, I don't even know what I'm looking for half the time.
Well, I guess we'll get started on the trip. We'll get started on our way, because, like you said, we're not going to do any battles for at least the first stretch of it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I think that should be everything how it should be. Oh, no. Ghastly. Ugh. Serves me right for...
Do we get a chance to, like, we're not battling them, do we get a chance to scan any random Pokemon on our way there?
You're just trying to find reasons to level up.
No, well, yes, but I'm also trying to find things to do while you're doing that, so that we've got stuff going on.
I have just...
We're just trying to help you. Out of the kindness of our hearts.
Lies! Lies and
Eternal
deceit!
lies.
Well, it's all good, because I'm done. There we go. Let me just pop you on a new map, and I'll ping you to where you guys are.
That's fancy.
It's fancy for lovely, lovely, fancy people that you all are. Okay, you've just like exploded everywhere. So let me just move all of you together. So then I will start explaining this lovely, fancy place you have just walked into. When you...
I have no control over Gyarados, by the way.
Yeah, and I know there'll be a few that don't have control just yet, but I can fix that. Huzzah!
Or Ghastly.
Ghastly. And I think that's the wrong Smoochie sprite as well, but...
It's fine.
We know what it is for now. Yeah. So, when you go through
I don't have control of Combee.
all the problems.
Yeah. These things would be fixed if I was better at organizing stuff.
You do a lot. You're all right. You do
Yes.
a lot.
You're fine.
Oh, this is fine. There we go. Everything's fine now.
There we go.
So, sorry, my brain train just it just went up. Whew, deep breath. There we go. So when you guys cross through the NPC and you reach the pathway which had been blocked previously by gym leader Zed, it's there. You can pass through it now, no problem. And as you emerge, you immediately, the first step you take has, depending on your disposition, either a very satisfying or a very off-putting squelch, as the ground is immensely sodden. It is soaked through. It's very mud, very swamp. I mean, it's very pretty, and you can see there is grass, there's wildlife.
This is a problem.
I do not
The
like this at all.
Poketaker would have been underground. How'd that go?
Just sludge.
You can still burrow through it. However, you're going to... It's more akin to swimming, just in dirt. So it's not going to, like, drown you or Onyx, but it is going to... You're not going to be so dry when you come out. You're going to be kind of soaked head to toe in swampy mud.
So I guess the Poketaker would like rise up from the earth, just like a pile of mud, then just like wipe the eyes and throw it down and be like, "That's awful."
No.
This
No.
is absolutely up.
No. I'm not going this way. We need to do something about this. This is our
Hold on.
greatest
Tank.
obstacle yet.
Shake it off.
No.
So you tell
I
Onyx
take
to shake it
cover.
off.
I take cover.
I take cover.
What do you take cover
I
behind?
dive back in the cave.
I just had this image of you holding out Smoochie.
I will try to get behind the nearest tree.
Well, Tank shakes and mud flies everywhere. Anybody who hasn't put themselves into hiding, they will get a lovely wet coating of dirt. It's not going to affect you in any way, such way. It's just going to be a little bit gross and unclean, unless you're into mud, which go for it. As you
Okay, you can ride on Tank now. He's clean.
I'm going to.
Can can I ride on Whalmer?
Yeah, you can ride Whalmer. I mean,
Yay.
I think Whalmer has an overland speed.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Oh, I'm gonna ride on Buffalo.
Mount up, apparently.
I mean, with Whalmer.
Ride!
Sorry, I just need to describe something because I thought it and it made me laugh too much to not do it. With Whalmer, because it is actually stated that Whalmer and Waylord are mostly air. It's kind of like riding a hippity hop. So you kind of do little bounces.
It's these skin marks that
Oh.
go away every once in a while just across the mud.
Oh.
I love it.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna climb
yes.
onto Tank while pulling out napkins out of my purse and wiping my hands off.
Yeah. Okay. And which way would you like to proceed? When you head forward, you immediately realize, there's some eye-high grass for humans. Tank, you can tower above it. So this is pretty deep. It'd be very easy. Well, no, it'd be easy to hide in it. There's probably wild Pokemon hiding in it somewhere. And Tank can look out a little bit further ahead if you're heading straight forward. And we'll see what appears to be a rather large-looking lake of sorts. And on this lake, there appears to be a single, what's what I'm looking for? Pier, jetty,
Doc?
fishing spot.
Docking.
I'm just going to call it a fishing plank, because that's basically what it is.
And
And
there's a ninja on it.
not so much a ninja. There's this, rather attractive looking female. She appears maybe in her between 20s, 30s ish, short, like just to shoulder length hair. She appears to be wearing very practical outdoorsy clothing, like rather large looking combat boots. And she's stood there with well, there appears to be a whole variety of things laid out around her. There's a fishing rod, but what appears to be a hunting rifle, and that thing, it kind of looks like a very cliched cartoon-style rocket launcher, but I have no idea what the heck is going on in there. And just a big, long-ass rope.
We're going that way.
Do we want to switch large mounts to the one that can go on water?
I'm just gonna walk. I don't need a mount.
No, Overtaker would probably just go around.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah, Onyx will not be going in the water.
hammer, Will. Boom, boom.
Is Welma just gonna bounce across the land and then into the water and go?
Yes. Yes.
This makes me happy.
So you said that there's a hunting rifle on the dock?
It looks like a hunting rifle from a distance, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out Tithonus, and he's gonna fly over, grab that, and get 6 spaces back. Because I don't want to get shot today. And he has the movement range to do that.
Okay,
Wait,
one.
He has, no, numbers are backwards. His inch is 23. He has 16 move. He might be able to get there.
Okay, 1 second. When Tithonus appears and starts to get close, this young female presenting person seems to they almost reflexively, like very, very quickly, grab the rope and throw it at Tithonus, and it seems to form a lasso. And so, yeah, there we go. That's a good roll. Now let me just check. Yeah, the lasso ties around Tithonus and tightens, and Tithonus now cannot move more than 6 squares away from this person. And she kind of hollers out like, what the heck does y'all think y'all's doing? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is there something amusing about the way I speak?
Excuse us. We're just taking a look. What is all this stuff here for?
Well, you know, it's here. I mean, a while back, this spot used to be my gym, but apparently, putting a building in the middle of a swamp wasn't the brightest thing in the world to do, so it kind of sank. But makes a good fishing spot. Y'all like to fish?
Have you tried building a new gym on top? Now there's a solid foundation under it to build on. I didn't pass engineering, but that seems like you've got the important part now to build a second gym.
I mean, y'all feel free to have a little looky-loo down in that there lake. It's deep. I'd maybe have to build like 2, maybe 3 more.
I'm gonna pull my phone out and text.
You have to be careful of fire once you get them up above, though. I hear it's real dangerous. They can burn down, fall over, and then sink into swamps.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's most definitely a thing.
Do you normally throw ropes at people's Pokemon, though?
I do if I try to take my gun.
Okay.
Are you a Pokemon thief?
Nah, I'm a gym leader. How's y'all doing? I'm Nancy Druid.
I text Evan and say, drop your fish into the lake and scout it out.
Okay. Yeah, I will do
What
that.
is-
I will switch to.
What is all this gear here for?
Hunting, catching, wrestling. Y'all not. I bet y'all some of them like, you know, little prissy types. Y'all don't get on in there with your Pokemons, do you?
Meanwhile, Clementine's like just bouncing on the water on Whalmer the whole time.
Oh my. Clementine is just Mabel from Gravity Falls, isn't she?
Yes.
This serious conversation, and Whalmer's just bouncing on top of the water.
Wow, it's real.
So yeah, I'll throw Finion into the lake, and the best part about Finion is Finion can shine.
Mm.
Not as bright as its evolved form, but it can can store sunlight and it can shine brightly.
Yeah, wonderful. If Finion has a little look through, like Finion will see like a whole variety of different different Pokemon, and quite far down, maybe a good 20, 30 plus meters, you can see what appears to be a rather dilapidated looking gym building.
So at that whole comment about I bet y'all don't like get in there with your Pokemon, I mean, Poketaker would just slide down tank and crack knuckles and be like, I mean, are we doing this now then?
I mean, she kind of looks at her wrist, realizes she doesn't have a watch on. Well, I don't think I've got much to do today.
Perfect punch.
Are you just running up and punching her in the face?
Hell yeah!
Oh my god.
I mean,
exactly.
I'm not gonna say no.
Oh, it's a good thing Tithonus is right there to follow up. And he can't get away from her, so he's just gonna have to help.
We're right next to her.
Well,
all right, should probably move us all up to where we would have been.
That's where Jack was saying we were at.
Yeah. Okay. So if you just all move yourself, because that's a lot for me to start moving and mucking around with. All right. Yeah. Oh god!
Like in the back of the player's mind, I'm going, "Oh right, we didn't want to do this. Sorry."
Hang on.
Does that punch throw the person into the water?
Unfortunately, like I don't think there's there might be like a feature for knockback attacks and things like that. Sorry, I just didn't think anyone would actually punch this person. I haven't written down their health. How does hit points?
Wait,
how does hit points work for trainers again?
4 times con
Damn, Bardic.
plus 4 times level.
Okay, cool.
That's about right.
Like,
Yeah.
Base con or con mod?
Base con.
All right. Ooh, yikes.
Really?
That's how I have 108 HP.
Hold on a sec. Whoa. Then I am way off of what I'm doing. Because I have 120 and I have a bunch of stuff that ups it.
Let me double check the formula. Oh, it's 4 times con plus level.
I also don't have
B6,
the ability to move Sylveon, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I'll fix that in a. So 4 times con plus level.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to recalculate that then.
Okay.
I had an auto-calc sheet, so that's how I looked that up.
Hold on a second. I gotta check something real quick.
4 times your base con plus your level?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
No, it's con plus level, and then that times 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's much higher than 14. Okay, that's what her hit points are. Sorry, you were saying you don't have control over Sylveon.
I have 80 hit points. That's awesome.
What's your con? 14?
Yeah. It is. It's fairly garbage. It's not the worst stat I have.
No, because it's the same as what I have.
Yeah. Actually, con is my 3rd best stat, actually. With wisdom and charisma both being 20, my intelligence being 12, and then my dex being 5 and my strength 6.
Lord.
moving and hitting stuff is for other people.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So after that distraction, roll a punch. Punch her in the face.
Yep, I was off by 5. I have 125. How do y'all have such high HP?
I think
I have 21 con and I'm level 6. 108.
Oh.
I have 72.
I have 107.
you guys are con monsters.
I didn't think I'd be tied with Clementine of all people. There we.
My Jigglypuff has 100.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Gonna do a punch. That's a hit.
Yes, it is.
All right, now for the fun part. Do.
21.
Sizable
Ouch.
little smack.
Hold on. We're still going.
Oh no.
More dice.
Yeah, there it is.
Anything
So
more?
25.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing else after that, right?
I mean, unless me and Tank are gonna go at the same time.
Are you just?
I want
You
the
can.
launcher thingy. It's probably a net thrower, but I want it.
Yeah, like why wouldn't he? It was you don't get in there and mix it up with your Pokemon. That was an invitation.
True though.
Yeah, sure.
Kinda like-
What is Tank doing then?
I think it's gonna be Rock Tomb, right?
Yeah,
Can the plank survive a rock tomb?
probably not.
Let's find out.
Y'all are gonna be floating away on a tiny little raft.
Yeah, that hits because
For
you
another 25.
another 25. Jeez, Louise. That's a lot.
So that was a quick 50.
Yeah, that's and
Smoochie's right behind him.
are you just gonna like beat the shit out of his gym leader?
If
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll initiatives,
Things
or are we
we're
just
rolling.
gonna like let this happen, man?
I mean,
Is this a
You
they
surprise
started
round?
this-
offered a challenge.
Is this a
mean-
surprise round?
This is technically a surprise round, yes.
Smoochie,
Yeah.
get her.
Because I 100% believe that at all times you are all ready whenever Taker decides to punch something to go, and we're going.
34 damage with the knife.
Jesus. So you've just
Runs up, just ankle slice.
yeah. So to quickly summarize this, Poke Taker, how did you go and punch this person? Just because I want the visual image in my mind.
So basically, it was they looked at their watch and were like, "Yeah, I got time," and he just leaps forward off of Tank and just cold cocks him right in the jaw, followed up with like Tank.
Yeah. So you do that. You punch him in the jaw. Then Tank drops a boulder. Well, sorry, just makes sand. No, it is rock, not sand to him. Just a boulder forms in midair and drops on them. And then Smoochie just goes and like shanks him in the ankle. Is anybody else taking advantage of this surprise round?
Let me look at my sheet. 'Cause
How's
my
she
bonus is
looking?
right
I
there.
noticed it right there.
She's looking all right. Like not great, but all right.
So do you want her to be dead, or do you just want her to be begging for her life? Is the question.
Oh, knock them right out.
Yeah, we can knock people out. Like we can knock.
They
Pokemon
probably
out.
have the badges on them.
Or we can
So,
all
Okay.
yeah.
That's how that
in
works.
exchange for badges.
Like, I can roll Fury Swipes, but I'm pretty sure we're doing Fury Swipes wrong still.
Well, I had to
don't
look
think
it
you
up.
are, though.
I had to look it up for today, and no, it's right. You keep going till you miss.
All right,
No, it's the way we're doing damage, but I'm gonna roll it.
roll it.
What do you have on its damage? Because I
Um,
wrote it.
With the way we've been running it is that it's a d6 plus 3, and then it
Yeah.
adds attack for each hit. And I think
Uh,
adding attack to each hit is the
No, that is right. It's why.
Okay, I'll send the math to you during downtime, but I'm 4 levels from one-shotting Mewtwo with my Ninjask. And those points are going to speed so I can out-initiative him. But
Yeah, like this is a thing because remember, it does also take the target's defense into account. So, for example,
Yeah.
this 31
Again.
damage you've just done.
Oh,
if
that's
they-
crit.
Yeah, if they've got some
Or not a crit.
ludicrously high defense, okay, if I had a Pokemon with 40 defense, for example,
gosh.
it would be taking
Oh,
1
no.
damage from all of these.
do I want to burn 5 HP to re-roll this?
How many energy drinks do you have?
I mean, come on.
2?
I think you can afford 5 hit points.
Okay, I'm burning 5 of my 108 to re-roll that one. That
There we go.
hits.
Okay, so we've got 1,
That
Oh,
hits.
God.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5.
Okay, so all 5 hit, and 3 of them did max damage.
Okay, so doing the maths, we have 31, 34, 34, 34. Wait, 1, 4, 4, 4, 2. All right, so 3 4s is 12, 2 is 14, 1 is 15, 15 plus 150.
165.
Yeah.
Oh, Slim, by the way, since I've leveled up sometimes, my energy drinks now give you 25 temporary hit points.
Okay, then. They're even better now.
Yeah.
Power Thirst Ultra.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're done.
Well, you just like potentially murdered someone who just in cold blood. They didn't even like have anything out to defend themselves. You just went like murder.
They had a gun.
They had a gun.
This is.
They had a
They were
gun.
coming right for me.
Yup.
Okay.
Pokemon's not an open carry state.
Thankfully,
Oh,
I had prepared for this.
Oh.
Yes,
That's
finally.
wise.
During the final attack of the Fury Swipes, you see this this woman. What she does is she clenches her fists tightly and like kind of bows her head, and she seems to just like give off this very strong, potent endurance. And she takes every single hit. She looks horrendous. She looks like barely clinging on to life after everything. But she takes it. She is standing there like a steadfast boulder. And she kind of looks and goes, well, if y'all want to make this an official battle, I
Is
can.
everyone else going to take the rest of their turns now?
I mean, if y'all just kill me, y'all ain't getting no gym badges because they ain't here on me. I don't walk around with them in a bag. They're
Are they in the gym?
no. I mean,
Unless
this is my
considered
gym.
now.
I mean, this is my gym now, technically, but I can't keep nothing here. I keep them all in a secret location, which I will not disclose because then I
telepathy.
think you'll just kill me. Y'all can try.
This is what? It's a single d20 to get past Voltorb flip, isn't it?
Yep.
Your mask.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
2.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of Voltorbs flipping around.
Yeah. Not thinking about her secret location.
Does she look just terrible right now?
Pretty
Or she
awful,
looks
yeah.
just fine?
No, she looks like basically dead.
So, what are your terms for doing this properly?
Well, for
Wait,
one,
wait. She specifically said, "Do you all want to make this an official battle?" I accept.
all right, great.
Keep punching.
You know,
Words have
realize-
meaning.
you realize to make it official, like we both, like, all contestants need to have like a Pokemon out and not be nearly dead when a fight starts, because that kind of takes the whole fairness thing out of it. So, and she'll reach into like her backpack and pull out a little, what appears to be like a spray bottle. Like, so if y'all let me have a quick drink, make myself feel a little better, and I can tell you how I normally run my gym battles.
I pull out one of my
Poketech
energy
would
drinks.
totally just,
Cheers.
like punch.
You just
He's
like
got one setting and it's punch people in the face.
I mean, she's made it really clear, like, you can kill her, but then you can't get a gym badge.
We're not killing.
You say
We're not
that.
killing.
Oh no, he's not planning to
Yeah,
kill
we're
her.
not killing. Not Grodd, though.
Well, after that onslaught, I can tell you this: she is on exactly 1 hit point because she used the move Endure. Almost any hit from anybody will kill her. Like,
Oh, then in that
because-
case, he would just walk up and flick.
Do you want the big climactic gym battle fight or not?
More gym badge.
Do you want the level from the gym badge? That's what
Bardic.
I want.
Bardic, what have we done every single gym badge so far?
Why do you think I got rid of a gym? I just
And then you just handed us a way to get a gym badge without fighting.
She
Well,
doesn't
without
have it on
fighting.
her. You can't get it. Like, you need to do the fight, and then she will get you the badge.
We have the mask.
Bet me. Yeah.
We made the
We have
storyteller.
established this in canon that she doesn't need to be awake to give us the badge.
I'm sorry.
One time, just do the fight. One time.
Do you understand, Bardic? We've talked you into destroying the gyms. We've won. It doesn't matter what happens. Like, the next gym fight's either going to be like, we walk into town, they're like, here's the gym badge, get the hell out. Or it's like an army of rangers with guns ready for it. Maybe both.
Okay. Both I and all of my characters take deep breaths.
In
I
every
love you,
game
Bardic.
we're in.
Yeah,
Oh.
everything. Like... Oh dear. Okay. If you just knock this person out, they do not have the gym badges on them.
That's
Like-
fine.
So you can do that. You'll just have to come and have an actual battle later. Or you can let them get themselves back up to full and send out a Pokemon to defend themselves. I mean, you don't. They're gonna try and set some rules. You don't need to follow them.
We're just gonna do the
Rules
same thing
of-
we did to the old guy, though.
Yeah. We're really bad people.
Clementine is gonna like wander away during all of this.
What you need to do is now just send Voltron after us. Get the Power Rangers or something to intervene.
That is something I am working on. See if I can fit Power into this nonsense somewhere. I'm just not sure how.
You need Rambo to show up.
The Poketaker would proceed to just knock this person out without anyone stop if no one stops him.
Do the head clap thing. Just concussion on both the ears.
Oh. No, like the flick would be entirely his style.
Clementine is just gonna be like, wait. The gym badge.
Well,
No, I got this hand. No, I got the gym
I want the
badge.
gym badge
Fine.
though. But the
We're
gym
gonna get
badge.
it. We're gonna get it.
Don't kill her. I would
No,
be
she will
mad.
die. No, she'll be alive.
You're gonna do the thing, aren't you?
Yup.
The thing.
Yup. Like again, without being physically stopped, Poketaker's gonna do the damage.
Okay.
Don't do the thing.
Where are you approaching her from?
Oh, okay, in that case. No, if it is being requested that I don't do the thing, he would be like right at the forehead and be like, okay.
She's got this like potion spray bottle in her hand. Okay. So now, if you let me pick up my stuff, I'll take my drink. I'll tell you how I do my official gym battles. I'm assuming y'all is just gonna ignore that stuff anyway. So it's more basically just formality. She'll take the potion, and she seems fully revitalized.
Lady.
Yeah.
I won't use it in the battle. In fact, we can set it aside towards the end. But since we did just stop, can we set that rifle aside for us as a part of the winnings?
Well, she'll pick it up. I mean, do y'all know how to use a tranquilizer gun? I mean, it takes a lot of training.
Oh, it's just a sleep gun. Oh, whatever. Tithonus, you can cut that rope now. I don't care anymore.
Typhonus just cuts the rope then, I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, you point and then pull the thing.
Yeah,
It's easy.
I will put. So you put that in the pot of the winnings, and I'll put 1,000 credits on the pot. So that if we lose, you get that. If we win, we get the rifle. Sound fair?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, why not? Anyone else want to add some extra things in? I mean, y'all can see what I got. I got a fishing rod. I got my gun. Got my net. If anyone want a net,
What's this launcher thing do? Is it shoot nets?
shoots my net.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
I'll put another 1,000 in the pot for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it costs less than that just to buy one, so sure, why not?
Costs
And
nothing if
she'll put
we
that. She agrees, but she also goes, but I'm allowed to use them. Like this is part of how I do my whole thing. Like I got a whole.
That's after the battle.
All right. Well, there appears to be 5 of y'all. Normally, what I do is I like to do one-on-one fights. We can use this whole area, whether on land, in the water, either, both. Sure, why not? But I'm assuming y'all probably ain't gonna play too fair now, considering your Jigglypuff is carrying a knife.
As this conversation is going on, I just kind of like
talk bad now, Smoochy.
behind my back, I hand the Poketaker an energy drink.
Slam that real quick.
That gives you 25 temporary hit points.
Thank
what-
you.
So, if y'all just prefer to jump on right into things, I'll just let out my team of 5. We'll do 5 on 5.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we ain't gonna start just brawling it out right here. We want to get
I think
ourselves
you're
into a
wrong.
position.
All right, that's
Oh wait,
Poketaker
we've said-
would want to switch tank for Whisker though.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
letting her drop
Oh.
her Pokemon out, but we're starting right now.
Well, I mean,
And Smoochie would stab her in the ankle again.
like just right
Yeah, just-
off the bat. Okay. Well, let me. She is. It's so frustrating that you're gonna have to.
We're
Maybe
terrible
roll.
people.
Well, yeah, because a huge component of her fighting style is making quick switches with her Pokemon. There's no point in that if you fight all of them at the same flip in time.
I forget which stage of grief is bargaining, but I think we're there.
Nah, I think we're just at acceptance, really.
Oh,
All right.
Like, I'll occasionally beg for something, like, please don't ruin my game!
we just.
But on the most part, I'm kind of there. So,
Ooh,
she,
It's a Polytoad. I love those.
yeah,
Sorry.
she gets out these 5
Alright.
Pokeballs and starts juggling them
Oh.
and throws 3 out into the water and 2 out onto the land. The ones in the water explode out. One appears to be a rather cutesy, derpy-looking green toad. One appears to be this big, bulbous, blue frog thing. And another, which is just like happily sitting and is constantly dancing as it goes, appears to have a rather duck-like face and a rather large-looking sombrero.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
no.
the 2 it throws out, the 2 she throws out onto the land, one appears to be a rather large-looking hippo, and another appears to be a mammoth-sized boar with huge tusks. And immediately, the first thing that happens, the moment her Pokemon fly out, where the Politoad lands, that's the green frog fellow, they land, they sit on the water surface, and they make it begin to rain.
Oh.
So, with that, this is where I should sort out initiatives for everything. So let me do.
What does rain do again?
Okay, so what rain does is it makes all water moves deal an additional 50% damage, and it makes all fire moves only deal half damage. That's the main crux of it. However, there is a lot of special effects that are triggered by rain. Basically, her entire team.
I'm gonna roll that stab that I did.
Yeah, shank her in the ankle. All
32
right.
damage. Stab her. Specifically trying to like slice the Achilles.
Jesus Christ, you guys do not mess around. Okay.
No.
So, you know what? I will get her.
I guess is Poketaker going to go high and Smoochie's going to go low on this one?
I mean, I will just fine say you had a prepared action to punch as soon as she was ready. So yeah, do a punch.
We're catching her off guard.
You would think that maybe, just maybe, she would have been like, maybe they're gonna punch me as soon as I stick up.
Maybe, but
That's still a hit for me.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
It's real hard for me to miss.
oh yeah, it's kind of like your whole deal.
Yeah.
See,
It helps if I hit the
I-
right thing.
I went through all the effort of
21.
giving all of these Pokemon nicknames,
There we go.
Oh.
30 damage.
and I can't remember what they are without looking at her sheet. So I'm just typing in lazy names for them.
So I want to set this scene as far as Amelia is concerned. Of immediately, Smoochie stabs this lady in the ankle, and at that exact moment, Amelia just turns around, pulls her phone out, and starts taking pictures of the other Pokemon and scanning them.
Okay, so let me start putting in all of her initiatives, because you know what, she deserves to be able to move more turn to make it an actually interesting. Unlike when you fought Zed, and you could just sweep him in one turn. I'm learning. Okay, so you let's be. Although, hang on. You're the one with the special effect. Yes. Okay, so now I need the stupid combat stages.
Oh, also, isn't that lady's speed reduced? Or it doesn't make a difference, does it? It's based it's based off the Pokemon anyway. It doesn't make a difference.
No.
Yeah. In what was reducing her speed? My brain is.
Rock Tomb.
But it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
And if that was a full heal thing anyway, it doesn't matter.
That is that. I think I'm looking at the right one. You. Oh, it turns out I made most of her things have the exact same speed anyway. It's almost like I planned this out.
awesome. So, be on the lookout for powerful attacks because Smoochie has disable now. So we can just say, nope, that really cool ability. No, let's not have any of that anymore.
Just giving a hard nope on things.
I love how
what's your
Smoochie
speed?
will do that. She's just gonna hold her knife. I was like, you better not.
Okay, so, you guys, what Pokemon are you all having out for this encounter, and could you tell me their speed?
Smoochie with a speed of 2.
Yep. So there's
Typhonus is staying out. He's at 23.
Amelia, Slim. Oh, there. Okay.
Whisker is 12.
And Eva, there we go. Okay, so Amelia and Smoochie are going to Slim. You said 23, right?
Yep.
Poketaker and Whisker are going at 12.
Velvet is 11.
11. And Clementine, what Pokemon are you using, and what speed are they?
Sylveon at 8.
Alrighty, 8. So then I click the button, and there we go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Before combat starts, I think this is the perfect time to take a quick break just before you begin your next gym battle.
That sounds smart.
Yeah, so it's fine. You know, we're back on track.
You're welcome.
So we'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. Until then, go grab a drink or go to the bathroom because that's what I am going to do.
Thank you. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. And we just got raided by Castle Mac. Thank you very, very much, Castle Mac, for throwing us in. As people know, this is Welcome to the Party. We do a whole bunch of stuff. There is a great Discord link down below. Go join the server. We do all kinds of cool, fun things right there. Mainly organizing games, the like. Before we jump right back in as well, also there are a bunch of stuff you can donate to support the channel, whether that is through subscription, and every month you subscribe, you can give a free crits, natural 20, instant success to a player or dungeon master of any game on the channel of your choice. And if you donate bits directly, 500 bits allow you to make a small change to a game, and 1,000 bits allow you to make a large change to a game. I've got the chat open, suggest things, and I'll go, yeah. So other than that, they keep
We're
punching.
about to wreck another gym leader.
Yeah, we are.
In our
So-
infinite kindness, we didn't just one-shot them.
You're welcome. The only moral member of this team.
Oh, I just realized I should have actually given Smoochie has double slap.
Oh,
Smoochie has double slap, which, unlike what you would
double
think,
stab.
it can hit up to 5 times.
Oh yeah, it's basically another Fury
Oh.
Swipes.
I'm also just gonna say, Sylveon has quick attack,
Yeah, so
which is an at-will interrupt.
I mean, you can still only do it once a round, but you can basically do a quick attack whenever you want in the turn order. You do not need to wait till your turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so jumping back in, first to move is Slim and Ty Thonus. What do you do?
Let's see here. I got things. Bonus being on. It's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. I'm gonna use Steel Claw on this mammoth-looking thing.
Ooh, on a mammoth.
What's that get me?
Oh boy,
Oh.
Wow,
Okay.
strong.
that's a little bit of damage.
It's green
I
numbers.
also need to check something because that might be super effective.
Say we've got that over here.
Okay, so I know it's super effective against ice. I just need to check if. Okay, no, so steel. Fire, water, electric. No, ground does not resist. So yes, double damage because it is super effective.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wonderful start. Let me just check Mammy's hit points. Okay, and a defense of that. Okay, so how much damage did you do? 44, so 88. And then I need to take. I just looked at his defense and I totally spaced. Okay, defense is that, so 88 minus that is maths.
All the maths.
Yeah, beautiful hit. It looks like it has knocked this mammoth quite far down. It's a pretty substantial first blow.
All right, and then I'm going to move 10 spaces away because I can do that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm up off screen now.
All right, just
Running
and
high.
what about you as Slim?
I'm gonna chug down an energy drink with a big smile and a thumbs up.
Just standing in front of this giant mammoth gun. Sup?
Is that Nightmare Stallion going?
You look thirsty, mammoth. You need a sip?
Mamu.
More More for me then.
It looks sad at you.
We don't just hurt them physically; we hurt them emotionally.
Yeah.
Just like our DM.
Okay, so it is Nancy Druid's turn. Now let's see, because she has a bunch of super cool things she can do. Unfortunately, now I need to check because most of her technique is about switching things. Well, that's like her damaging technique. Like she can switch things. They get to do instant attacks, and she can throw her Pokeballs at people and hurt them, and then she can do a whole bunch of stuff. So,
You should do that, Poketaker. Throw a Pokeball above someone, and then it opens up, and it has some tank in it, and they land on top.
So, boom.
Or just fastball them with it.
Oh.
I mean,
Deck him in the face with it. Yup.
You realize that is essentially the entire concept behind the character class Capture Specialist. Like that is their whole thing.
Can you like?
They hurt people with their Pokeballs.
Can you like hot glue spikes onto your Pokeballs?
I mean, one of the like advanced classes from it is Artificer, which is all about just making special equipment, and also the Pokeball creator. So you could do all kinds of stupid stuff if you really wanted to. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Nah. Why did I just close that? Because I'm going to need to read it out in a second. See, this is what you've done. You've made me just have no idea what's going on.
These stats just don't matter. It's just gonna.
You
I don't
only
need
need
to
to
read
know
this.
one stat or two stats: health and defense. Don't worry about the rest.
Yeah,
of it.
pretty much. That's how you guys make it feel. Okay. Well, what she is going to do is what's it called?
Wiley Hobbit just resubscribed.
Woo, go
Hey,
Wiley!
Wiley. Woo. Who are you gonna give
Wiley,
that advantage to?
yeah, if you would like, you may pick anybody, or you can keep it for
Desperate
yourself.
need of it.
Diddly deet.
If it goes to the Poker Taker, it will not go amiss. It will not go amiss.
All right. Well, I'm trying to decide who looks like the most inconvenient threat to her right now at this moment.
Probably the person doing a very rude gesture in front of her.
Yeah.
Also,
So what she's gonna
Smoochie has not retracted the knife out of
Just
the leg.
stab.
Just it's holding it in there.
All right. So Poketaker, your one is just punched her square in the face twice. So what she's gonna do is she's going to this rather comically large what I described before as looking like a very cliched like rocket missile launcher type thing from a cartoon. She kind of just chucks that up onto her shoulder and goes, "See now, y'all don't play by the rules."
And then he
she
sucker
slaps-
punches her.
Sucker punch, go for it.
Yep. Let's see. Let me just make sure I have it all right here. Oh yeah, no, it's just a hit. Cool. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's a hit. Let's see. What's the extra
So
damage on that?
You guys are
48 damage.
Holy crap!
all right. Yikes. Because trainers do not have defense. Yeah, you just punch it like straight in the gut, across the face. How are you punching up?
It was holding that thing up. Now this is why just a solid uppercut.
Just oof. You do that, and she kind of, when she comes back around, she continues like, dude. And she finishes the move, and she fires a giant net at you.
That's pretty cool.
Yup. This. Oh shit! This thing would technically deal damage. Hang on.
Fighting dirty, are we?
Yeah. So.
It's all right. But like, while the net is firing in his direction, you would just be looking at her and be like, yeah, so about that not getting down and dirty with the Pokemon.
Yeah, she goes, okay, I may have judged you a little too quick. You know, at least specifically you. Some of the others haven't quite convinced me just yet.
I look like a tourist right now. I'm just taking pictures.
What's that? I can't hear you over how good this energy drink tastes. I might want another one.
1, 2. No, you're not. Right dice. What? No. Ah, there we go. Okay, Poke Taker, you take 32 damage as this net blasts you. And you are now trapped. So you cannot move. She is then going to jump into the water and swim a little bit off. All right. Now it is her Pokemon. So let's start first with... she'll shout out to her big blue frog fella, who I've now got his nickname because it's right there in front of me. And what will that creature do? Who's nearby? Who's doing stuff? I see a Jigglypuff.
Uh-oh.
Lovely.
Is this Pokemon about to make life mistakes?
Oh, is this Pokemon about to declare a move?
Yes, it is.
Quick attack!
Who are you quick attacking?
the Pokemon that's about to make a move.
You're quick attacking Bubba,
Yeah.
the Seismitoad.
We're gonna quick attack Bubba.
All right.
Or
Slap.
Bubba.
Well, just dash into Bubba. And roll quick attack. All right, 28 damage. So let's take his defense, which is pretty good. I'm glad I gave these people stats. 28, so minus that. Minus... No, not 2 minuses. That much. Yeah. Well, in that case, you've just made yourself a target for old Bubba. As Nancy
no.
will shout out, Bubba, hit him with an acid.
Who?
It should do the roll. Do the roll. Where's it gone wrong?
Do you gotta put the extra?
Did you add like the miscellaneous bonus and all that? Like zero accuracy, zero
yeah,
miscellaneous.
that's why, because I had it.
Ooh. Oh, didn't do lower though.
No, it doesn't get the lower defense. But this is being fired at Sylveon, who is a fairy type, who is weak to acid. So that's double that, hitting your Sylveon for 54.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
That doesn't look pretty.
You really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. And then we have Mammy. Well, actually, I think he's called Manny. I think that's what I made his nickname. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Manny. What's Manny doing? Well, you're not doing that because you've been reduced way down on hit points. Oh, I should have done that before. Never mind. How far away is Ninjask? One.
Very.
Wait, let me.
Yeah. I don't see that happening.
I was about to say more than 10 spaces.
That would be.
Or is it 10
1, 2,
spaces?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't think you can get there.
No, because it's a
Oh.
range. Like
Oh yeah.
that's 9. Yeah. So
It depends
I
on
should
where
have
you
done
go.
this. I should have done this before, but I forgot. But Manny turns, looks at the Ninjask, and is that a nat 20?
Oh.
So that's double that for a critical hit. And it's also ice type, and if memory serves, flying is weak to ice. So that's double it again.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And I need to check how Bug reacts to ice, because that might be another set of doubles.
I think Ninjas just dies. Defense isn't his thing. It's single digit, so I'm still gonna take double my HP.
It doesn't double on bug.
No, it doesn't. But still, it's
Quadruple damage is pretty brutal.
yeah. So quadruple damage for that is
86 times 2.
yeah. So that is 172 damage on Ninjask from Mammy. How dead is Ninjask?
That's 3.5 times his max HP. I think that's legitimate kill.
Oh shit!
If you drop to minus 100%, that is the Pokemon dead.
He's at minus 250.
Oh.
Oh.
That changes what I'm about to do.
Yeah, I
Oh,
might have just killed Tithonus.
Oh no.
I don't think there's.
Crits happen,
Yeah, okay.
people.
I was going to stab the blue toad thing. Now I'm just going to stab the trainer.
So we all have to deal with that momentarily. I 100% was not expecting the crit, so sorry.
Does the trainer notice that her Pokemon disintegrated and killed a Pokemon?
She's currently very preoccupied, so she probably hasn't noticed because she's given her Pokemon free reign, which is not always a smart choice. So next up in the move order would be Poketaker.
You used your action on the interrupt, though, right?
Yeah, so you can move. No, you can't. You're trapped.
You can command your Pokemon.
You can try and get out of the net, and Whisker can move.
Sure. How? Oh, I guess I'll figure that out later. But Poketaker's just gonna point.
Who are you pointing
Let's
at?
see, the trainer. Let's see. With reach, I don't think I even have to move.
Probably not.
No.
And
Okay.
I can tell you how the whole trapped thing works in a moment.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll see if it's necessary. But first, let's do a little bit of bitey bite.
Bite, 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 bite.
Oh, right. Hit the buttons. That'll hit it.
42.
Okay, 42.
Good number.
Let me check Daisy's defenses.
Wait, she has defense?
Yeah, Daisy's got defense.
No,
Okay,
Whisker's
so
attacking the trainer, not the Pokemon.
Oh
Oh.
no, I'm attacking the trainer.
Oh, you just-
Yeah. I was
Sorry,
like, what? How?
I thought you were munching down on the frog. No, okay, munch
Yeah.
down on.
Just
Yeah,
leans over the frog and jump.
yeah, yikes, big hit. She ain't looking so great.
Still up, huh? I'm impressed.
I'm
All right.
okay with that. I want to be able to get the hit in with Smoochie.
I think we're all a little mad right now.
Yeah.
Smoochie is gonna
So,
go
it's
Brutus
Ever next.
Caesar on this person.
So, next up in the list is Eva. Eva, what are you and Velvet doing?
So here's the thing. Ever doesn't like the swamp. She doesn't like that it's raining. She was already mad. So she's just clinching on to Velvet. And Velvet's going to go head to head with Manny there and use Horn Attack.
Ooh, do it.
Oh, wait, really quick.
Yeah.
So, it being raining, does that boost water type Pokemon or water type moves?
Water type moves.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, 32 damage. Let me just double check Manny's defense because he was not feeling great from before. His
Was
defense.
the Pokétaker gonna try and break out of the net?
Yeah, to break out the net, just roll a flat d20.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you
No.
some help. I have let me help you with that. You will get a +2.
Cool.
An 8 does not break you out of the net.
Reroll that. I'm spending 5 HP.
Cool. 16?
That will break you out of the net. You just rip this apart and then point, and she gets munched down on. Okay, with that horn attack, Manny looks very, very, very not good. It's actually kind of brutal. As Velvet just charges, headbutts in, his elbows, knees start to look like they're buckling. He doesn't look like he's got much left in him. So, and Ever, are you taking any trainer actions as well?
Let me remember my no.
Okay, then. So, moving on to the Ludicolo, who is just called Mariachi because it's a fun name. He's just doing a little dance, and you notice in his sombrero, it seems to be collecting water that seems to drain, and he just looks invigorated by it. He likes the rainwater; it makes him happy, and he does a happy dance. So what is he gonna do? I should have used that as well. This is the problem when you don't look at the things you can do. Boom.
I've got plans. How tough is that Gyarados? Let me put it this way. I have a taser. I'm planning on
Yeah, we're
shooting
good.
that lake.
Remember, Gyarados is 4 times weak to electricity.
Oh, well then let's not do that. I'll probably just...
Something I may or may not have taken into account when planning this encounter.
How strong does Smoochie have to be to pick the Gyarados up?
We would have to see what Smoochie's power rating is and how much Gyarados weighs.
Yeah, probably can't do that.
Bunch. I mean,
Smoochie's
Gyarados
tough, but
didn't
probably
take a move action.
No, it didn't. So if Gyarados wanted to move, it could.
Just get out of the water.
Not very. that's the thing I needed. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. That should work. I'm just double checking if there is nowhere more appropriate. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it'll be that. Balls. Now I need to look up a different move. Stupid moves. Because what Mariachi starts doing is it starts like shaking its little hands, and from the center of its chest, like a light starts to shine, as it appears to be making most out of nature around it. So it do. One column, so it makes a 4-meter wide column. So that would go one. You know what? I can just draw that because that would be smart. I just go 2, 3, 4.
What is that?
So, this is going to be, once I rotate it. No, not the Gyarados. Pink thing. Yeah, as Mariachi dances and this light begins to shine, the water seems to form a rather large wave as it cascades down on Gyarados, Poketaker, and Smoochie. Very similar to the Surf attack. So, okay, this is special attack. It does 4d12 plus 16 plus what's your special attack plus another 16. So that's 4d12 plus 32 times 1.5. Okay, so let's roll that. Well, actually, you know what? First, I need to roll to hit. That would be a clever thing to do. Yep, that works. So, slash R4D12 plus 32, not 3, 32. That, then times that by 1.5 because of additional rain damage. Oh, wait, it's stab as well, so there's an additional... Oh, gosh, what would the stab be? Okay, hang on. I'm just going to roll something else quickly, see what the stab is for someone of this level. Stab would be plus 3 or plus 7? I think it's plus 7. Yes, plus an additional 7 to the 52. So that's 59 times 1.5 times 1.5. So that's 88 damage to Poketaker, Smoochie, and Gyarados.
Special defense?
Special defense, yes.
Okay. 85, you said?
Yeah. 88.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not fun when the DM learns how to fuck around with the numbers, is it? How's everybody? I mean, obviously, Gyarados, you resist that. Your water type, so that's only half as to you. How is everybody looking?
Jigglypuff's hurting.
Jigglypuff's hurting?
Mm-hmm.
How bad is Jigglypuff hurting?
Quite a bit.
Jack, you muted.
Pretty bad.
I sure am muted.
How much have you been trying to talk, Jack?
A little bit. Okay, so yeah, no.
You muted again.
Yeah,
What?
it went. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. So Poketaker's still standing, just very, very. And Whisker is also now very annoyed.
Annoyed, you say? Do I do the thing? Yeah. Polytoad is going to do the thing. Polytoad scuttles forward a little bit, rubs its hands together, and begins to emit an electric discharge. As everything within would have moved one more forward to not hit its trainer. As everything within 3 squares is blasted for 43 damage. Oh, and you're all paralyzed.
43 damage?
For Gyarados, that would be times 4. So, 172 damage on Gyarados.
Is Gyarados joining Ninjask? And...
It's at 100%?
I'll allow you to stay alive at 100. I'll say over 100.
It was still fine. It was still fine.
Oh, okay. You're still good. Good. I'd feel bad if I just started dropping all the Pokemon left, right, and center.
No, Poketaker's down, though.
What's Poketaker down to?
Hold on. That was 44 damage, you said?
43.
That
or you want
puts it
like
at negative 13.
So you just go to 0.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh dear. This is a very brutal fight.
Smoochie's down.
What's Smoochie down onto?
Negative 30.
Oh, wait, you said that was times 4 damage?
On Gyarados, yes.
Which was, sorry, how much again? 43 times 4.
172.
The same amount of damage that Tithonus took too, actually.
That's weird.
No, that's still
172
good.
is my kill number. And I need to look up what Pokemon is number 172 and make that the ultimate killing machine.
Alright, I am not going to switch Pokemon, even though Smoochie is down.
Alright.
It's Pichu.
I'm going to make Pichu murder you all. Clementine. It's your move. This is a real brutal fight.
Yeah. So we've got Sylveon is down. Very down. Ninjask is dead. Everyone else is dead. And Clementine is very angry. So what's going to happen is Clementine is going to take a running leap off of this pier and just punch the shit out of this woman.
Do it.
Yes, do it.
Clementine took Weapon of Choice a couple levels ago and unarmed. And also took Martial Artists.
And you are wearing your studded gloves, which raises it another combat stage, aren't you?
Oh god, yeah. Shit, how do combat stages work? Shit.
If you look in the rules section, there should be a rule just called how to hit things. Trainer arms rules.
Combat stages chart.
Yeah.
So we are raised 1 combat stage,
So
right?
1.25.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, it's not combat stage. Sorry, it's raising the base damage.
Oh.
Of the thing because you've got a weapon equipped.
Oh. Okay.
So you were at base damage 2, probably.
Yeah, with Weapon of
If you have
Choice.
another one.
Unarmed. Because
Yeah.
her Weapon of Choice is unarmed. And she's got gloves
That
on.
puts you at 1d12 plus 6. You add the gloves, it's 2d8 plus 6. Just like
Yes.
Poketaker.
Do it.
So I have to roll a d20, right?
Yep, and you just
Yeah.
need to roll higher than a 4, I think. Or is it
Yeah,
2?
higher than a 4.
All right, do it.
There you go.
That's going to land. So that is 2d8 plus 6 plus...
Plus 6
uh,
plus my strength modifier.
Yeah,
Which
or
is just
dex or
4.
con, whichever you want.
Oh, strength.
Yeah. 19 damage. Please describe this punch for me.
So Clementine is just in this fury because everyone she cares about has just been like hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just goes from where she's standing, screaming and running across the sphere, flying leap off, and just knocks her right in the head.
As you make contact, you see Nancy's eyes kind of roll back a little bit as she falls back and just begins to slowly sink. You have knocked her out. And all of her Pokemon kind of look around and go, oh.
I mean, gonna drag her back to shore. I'm not gonna let her drown.
Yeah.
Still want my gym badge.
Yeah. But,
Pokemon, because that one's also gonna drown.
With that, unless you guys want to keep fighting and just beat the shit out of her Pokemon, who now
Not all of them.
cannot be returned,
Not all of them.
you can just stand there and kill these. Like they'll fight back, of course, but they now can't be saved.
There's one specific one that needs to die.
Who?
The Manny thing.
Yup.
So I'm going to move here, and I'm going to use treat wounds. So I will heal 40 hit points for Poketaker and 40 hit points for Smoochie.
All right. And then is Smoochie gonna go and finish off Manny?
It's going to go over here and do double slap with a knife.
Do it. That's a hit. Hit
Smoochie
again.
uses make steak.
Ah, no! No!
I'll spend 5 HP. Reroll that.
Thank you.
Done. Go again. Done. Go again. So we've got 3 hits so far. 4
4.
hits. 5
5.
hits. Okay, so let me double check Manny's defense.
I'm gonna total up the damage.
Okay, so Manny has 15 defense. So
109.
109 damage.
But the defense applies to each individual hit. So that will be 6 plus 5 plus another 5 from that one. So that's 16 plus 9 plus 9. So 15 plus 18 is 33. Which will drop this Manny down to minus 30 hit points.
Okay.
It is still
What
alive.
happens if I keep stabbing it?
You keep stabbing it.
Yep.
I mean, combat is essentially over.
Smoochie
You can just-
stabbing this thing just over and over again.
Yeah, if you want to just murder this thing, you can. Smoochie can go all out and just murder the ever-living heck out of this. I mean,
I want it to be
The-
understood that Amelia has nothing to do with the decision.
yeah, that's 100% fine.
Amelia's gonna go
Well-
over here and reach down and try and drag, try and help,
Yeah.
Clementine get her Pokemon out of the water, and try and make sure that Capjack is okay.
Poketaker just sits up and is like very upset and realizes that, oh, Poketaker didn't see how this happened. Okay, cool. That's fine.
So yeah, like Clementine would have drug her back to the shore and just sat on her and started smoking a cigarette, just out of anger.
eventually Smoochie walks over to Slim, covered in blood, and just gives kind of a curt nod.
Vengeance obtained. Thanks, Smoochie.
And then is going to imitate Clementine and sit like on the lady's forehead, staring down into her face, so that that's the first thing she sees.
With a cigarette?
You just got
Yes.
jiggly bagged.
Man, if everyone wasn't already waiting for her to like wake up to like murder punch her and tell her everyone, I'd have Shedinja right over her face, and as soon as her eyes open, telepathy into her head. You killed me.
You should totally do that. You really should do that.
I'm assuming you guys would like your experience, right?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go down the list and tell you what you need to add up. For the Mamoswine, you get a base of 50, times that by the level, which was 30, and it's a trainer, so times that by 2.
Is someone doing the math on this?
50 times 30 is 600, times by 2, 1,200.
Sorry, you said 60 times 30?
Okay, I got it.
50 times
50 times
30
30.
times 2.
Oh,
I got it.
yeah, sorry, so
That's
that's
3,000.
yeah. 50
Okay.
times 30. Yep, so that's 3,000 of that. The next one is 40 times 30 times by 2, which is 2,400. The next one is oh, that's 50 again, so that's another 3,000.
Okay.
So far we're at 8,400. For Daisy, that is another 50. So that's another 3,000. So that takes us to 11,000.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, another 50. So that in total, your active Pokemon will gain 16,400 experience. Oh, no, hang on. Bubba is level 35. He's a bigger beast. So ignore me. We're at 11,000. I do 50 times 35 times 2, which is 3,500. So it is 16,900 experience.
That is a lot.
This is basically a point where this is the skyrocket point. Because you guys have been struggling at round about like level 20-ish for your Pokemon. It's like, yeah, let's do the big jump up.
Yeah. Oh boy, we're at 31,000. That puts us to level 32.
Yikes.
Yeah, Whisker is at 34,400.
And Datomade's down at 29.99, but he's
Velvet is now level 30.
I get roll out now.
Oh, no.
Oh, Ace Trainer, I love you.
And also,
Oh,
we're going to
God.
dump all of those points evenly between attack and HP.
Yeah.
18, 18 now. So now, max HP is 125, and attack is 20.
Pretty good.
Oh.
So,
I'm going to do a thing because I get that now. Jigglypuff is going to use Wake Up Slap.
oh. So you slap this, you slap the gym leader awake?
Yes.
All right, yeah. You slap Nancy Druid awake, and she comes around and goes, well, I think you won.
You killed me.
What the fuck?
You killed me.
Um,
You killed me.
is anyone else hearing that?
No.
No.
All right.
I will follow you until you join me on your side.
Well, that's a fun thing to add to my list of perpetual nightmares. Y'all want your gym badges?
Yes.
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 Come on. Just follow me into town this way, and she'll.
You know you killed one of our Pokemon, right?
Like dead.
Wait, what?
Like, look.
I said you killed me.
She looks at where Ninjask was and is like, "Oh, this is one of the. This is why the league tries to follow rules. I mean, chances are that's gonna get me kicked off the board. So I'm probably not gonna be a gym leader no more after this
You gonna
shenanigans.
join us?
I mean,
You are a murderer.
I guess,
Yup.
I
We've
mean,
all
I-
punched each other once or twice. It's fine.
I guess I technically am. So, I mean, yeah. Y'all seem like a fun, rough and tumble group of guys and gals and everything else in between. So,
You can take punches. I like you.
thank you.
Smoochie goes
Uh.
over to the mammoth creature and retrieves her knife from its forehead.
And she looks over and goes, "Did y'all kill Mammy?" I mean,
No.
An eye for an
Think about it.
eye.
I mean, you know, like nature is red in tooth and claw and all that good stuff. So, you know, I acknowledge that wild animals and creatures beating each other to death is a thing that happens. I mean, if I'm honest, Manny is the one I was the least attached to. You know, I just found him in a swamp. He was frozen, dug him up. I didn't. Like, he was just there. Found some weird stuff in these swamps, but that seems fair. But just to point out, like, I'm not victim blaming or nothing like that. I am merely giving some cautionary advice. When you fight in areas without rules and regulations, things like this happen a wee bit more. So if y'all don't want to lose any more of your friends, you might want to have a little bit more respect for like regulations at certain points. But
That will just
you know,
break them more. See, this is what the mistake of us having a fair fight with you. We've
Well-
learned from this mistake.
I mean, this wasn't how I normally do fights. Normally, I do one and have direct control over each Pokemon at a time instead of just going, there you go do what you want to do. Like, if I let them do what they want to do, they're going to kill each other.
No, we've entirely learned the most appropriate we could here.
I mean, yeah.
Where are those badges?
Oh, I keep them over in a contest hall.
Okay.
So, yeah, follow me. God, there's a lot of you guys to gather. You know what? Just for ease, I'm not gonna gather you all. I'll just drag you onto the overlay map, and I'll do all the movement around after the session. So, as you walk in to this part of the map, you see that this entire town, it's a very small town. As in, literally, there is a Pokemon Center, a mart, and a contest hall. There's like nothing else. There's no buildings. There's no anything. There's not very many people. You see maybe like 5-10 people here and there, and they all are dressed very similar to Nancy. Very combat ready, rough and tumble wilderness types. She goes, yeah, Druid's Green ain't much. It's people just tend to like pile on through here. So we got a contest hall now in hopes that maybe someone would care and stick around. But yeah, people come, I beat them up. That's usually it.
What is your? Because you built a contest hall. What is your goal for this place?
Well, the contest hall is mainly there, like to maybe earn a little bit of revenue, keep this place alive. Because, as I said, we really don't get many visitors. People do not come here for long amounts of time, which is weird. Because you'd think in such a central location, where you head south, you can get yourself down to Tabletop Port. You head west, you can get to Roguesport. Head east, Bardsville. And we got two different routes. One heading up to Fight Town, one heading up to another place, which is written down on my list of place names. Clericopolis. But instead of being a thriving hub and connect, we're just a stopgap. We're where people stop and refill before continuing on.
If you
So-
stick with us and put more than just your 8 hours, but really dedicate yourself to this, we'll fix this problem
Real?
very easily. Yes.
Well, I have no reason to not believe you. You kicked my ass fair and square. So, anything I can do for y'all? I mean,
Keep an eye out for the Rangers and their ilk.
oh please. I am still technically an official league member, so I can give a call round and find out where they are on patrol as we speak.
We won't be reporting you on any deaths, so you can keep your position.
For real?
You're a lot more useful as a gym leader.
So y'all want me to essentially be a little spy?
Yeah.
I mean, I can dig it. The league's full of dicks anyway.
I pull out Bay, my Ralts, and have Ralts send a message to the rest of the party. Telepathic message that cannot hopefully be intercepted, which is, do not, under any circumstances, let this person know where we live. Because I don't trust them.
Yeah. You know,
I really think during this point in time, Ever's pointedly like never looking directly at her, just always like turning away.
Yeah,
all right.
we'll be doing a stop in the Pokemon Center, and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, that's fair. Be like everyone else, I guess.
We've got
But,
important
nah.
business.
I mean,
We can't do our work and improve this town until we get it done.
yeah, sure, I'll believe it. You want me to give you my number so like you can contact me in the future?
Sure. What kind of industries do you think could be built up around this swamp?
I don't know. We got lots of wildlife. There's all kinds of critters out there in the swamps.
Do you think
That's where I got all my guys.
think you could make some kind of open area safari sort of thing?
She pauses as it appears like the penny has finally dropped, and like the most obvious sensible thing that anyone could have ever done with this area has just occurred to her, and she goes, oh, that probably would have been a lot smarter than a contest hall.
You figure out what's
Shit.
necessary to do that, and tell me how much it'll cost.
Well, the thing is, like, not wanting to sound like ungrateful or nothing, but being a league member is a real sweet gig. You get paid a lot. So I've got a tidy little sum. I can probably get the work started on it. But I mean, I would never have thought of it if not for you. And I guess technically y'all's is letting me stay on as a league member. So I guess I technically owe you some hush money. So how's about you get access to all my league money?
All right. More than anything, I'm interested in loyalty, but money definitely will help us in the long run.
I'm a loyal type of gal, so y'all don't have to worry about that. But if y'all think of it this way, like I ain't gonna be using it for nothing. Like, look where I am. There's literally nothing around here for me to buy.
Fair. And I hold my hand out to shake hers.
Yeah, she'll shake your hand. You have now made another new contact and friend / secret Team Crossbones member in Nancy Druid.
How much money is that she's giving us?
That is what I'm just looking up. Okay, league member. Let's just check. Because there is an amount they give you.
And I imagine she's been saving for a while.
Yeah.
It's just piled up.
So you take on the responsibility of either a frontier brain or a gym leader. You must accept and challenge at least once a week. If you lose, you give a gym badge. If you have 10 badges, you may become a gym leader, but you do not need to choose an elemental type. If you have 10 medals, you may become a frontier brain. You do not need to remain at your facility's location to accept challenges, but you do need to let your facilities know. Each week, you are issued 2,000 Poké Dollars.
Wow.
So I am going to go out on a whim and say she is a forward-thinking gal and knows you should always have 6 months to a year of savings at any one point. So if it's 2,000 a week and there are 52 weeks a year, let's do half just for safety. So that is 26 times 2. Oh, there's 52 once again. So that's 52,000 Poké Dollars.
Okay, I'll add that into the treasury.
Yeah. She will also politely ask, like, I don't know if any of y'all's like has any idea. This is technically also going to be your idea. Like, we'll call it, the Druid Green Crossbone Safari Park. I don't know. We'll come up with a name. But would one of y'all mind like staying around and hanging out here and helping getting it all sorted? I mean, I could use a rough and tumble kind of guy to help me collect Pokemon to put in the area or just go around and punching stuff.
I got someone in mind.
Well, really?
You're muted, Poketaker.
I kind of like you. I'll stick around.
She looks you up and down like, yeah. How'd y'all like to go do some wrestling? Like, we'll go find like a big, I don't know, like crocodile or crocorock. We'll just wrestle it.
I look over to Slim. What do you think if we stick around while they're doing that? Maybe we see if we can find something useful to do around here. What do you think about rebuilding some bridges?
I think we can do that. They're just bridges.
I look to Ever and Clementine as well. Is this cool?
Works for me.
I'm staying up here. I'm still on. I'm still on Velvet.
Very fair.
Just out of curiosity, have you like tilted your hat forward a little bit as well to like just keep your face hidden?
Yes.
Oh, this is funny.
Does this
mean,
Pokemon
mainly-
Center have a shower?
Yeah. Upstairs, there's like a full hotel and spa. They've tried to make it.
Perfect.
Is there a Nurse Joy?
Yeah, there is.
Bardic, do you want us to get into that whole mess this session?
Oh God, are you wanting to do a spa session? Are we doing the bathhouse episode?
I think we just did now.
Perhaps.
I think specifically it was being requested about the Nurse Joy stuff.
That's what I'm thinking about. Is
Oh,
the whole maybe go in there, maybe have Rotom hop in and mess with that band a tad. Or do you want that to be next time?
I mean, you can. You can go see what's what. I mean, it was never 100% confirmed that every Nurse Joy has a band. I mean, it has been emphasized that Jolene is specifically, like, she's probably very special. But that doesn't mean there won't be others who are at least unfriendly towards the league.
I will send a text to Jolene asking her about the druids. Druids town? What's it called?
Druids Green.
Druids Green.
Yeah.
Nurse Joy? Just like
Jolene will text back and be like, yeah, that's, my second cousin, twice removed. She's called Joyce. She's all right. She would always talk a big game, but would then always end up just going along with things anyway. All talk, no actions really.
All right, I guess we'll leave her where she's at. Although, someone easy to push around is easy to push around.
That is a thing.
So I'm gonna walk in
Push.
and set
Yeah,
my
it's-
bloody Jigglypuff on the counter.
She'll look and go, oh well, howdy y'all. Nice to meet you. I'm Nurse Joy. You needing? Should I just shut up and help you Pokemon?
You're smart.
Well, thank you. And she'll start tending to Pokemon. Anybody who needs healing, you can get that done.
Yup.
Nancy will step in and be like, hey, Joy, give these lots full package, small treatment, on me. And Joy will point upstairs and goes, yeah, upstairs we got ourselves like a great big old spa. We got baths, we got some seaweed. Not sure if y'all supposed to eat it or wrap it around stuff. Like, I don't know, but we got it. It's there. Someone said seaweed's good. We got lots of mud, but not like the bad mud. Not like the swamp, like the real fancy expensive mud. We got that.
I hold my hand out and put it on her lips. Just
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. I'm going upstairs.
Ever's already like on her way up the stairs, like she's gone.
I will set up my Ralts bay to guard all my stuff that I set in a pile on a bench, And it's just gonna float there and psychically message me if anyone tries to touch my stuff, especially that jacket that I just got.
Okay, so while you're doing this, Nancy goes off, gets the badges, comes back, gives them all to you. You all level up. Ding, 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 ding. And you can now begin some downtime.
Also,
You have
we get-
everything you. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. We get to scan the gym leader's Pokemon. Is that correct?
Yeah. You can scan all 5 of her Pokemon.
Thank you.
Well, 4 because you killed Manny.
Can we scan corpses?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say the Pokedex needs a life sign.
Okay.
Steakums, the pulp Pokemon.
All right. It's 25 to level up.
Yes. Every 25 scan, you gain a level.
I need 10 more.
I just
No one
gained
was
2
using.
levels. Sweet.
I was just about to say, none of you were using a Pokemon that could have potentially evolved after that fight, were you?
Mm-mm.
No. Had I been using the Onyx, Tank would have evolved.
Ah, damn.
I think with that amount of
I mean,
experience, most of
unless-
my Pokemon would have.
I mean, if Gyarados had gone back in the Pokeball and Tank had popped out, that would have worked, but sadly.
Darr.
Yeah, you can't switch them out when
Sadly.
you're unconscious.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Or no, you can't. Yeah, you were unconscious, so that kind of makes it difficult to switch your Pokemon out.
Nah, it's fine.
That's good. We're building. We're starting to get stuff up. I mean, there might have to be another grinding session at some point to catch up some of the.
I am taking
liking
treat
Pokemon, but-
serious wounds. Once per day,
Woo!
I can heal 80 hit points.
Wow. That'll be useful. You know, I'm still genuinely in awe that I killed something. Like
Yes.
like every now and then I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, he's dead.
Wait. Oh.
Whoops.
Okay. Never mind. I need to
Um,
upgrade my wisdom twice, but then I can get the ability "Don't die on me."
Oh, so close. All right. Well, in this downtime, we can crack on with some fun inter-party roleplay. What is everyone doing in this lovely downtime? Obviously, anybody who wants to can go out and do some patrolling with Nancy. There's
That's what Poketaker's going to do.
yeah, gonna have a potentially semi-romantic or purely platonic ramble through the swamp, depending on how we roleplay it.
Punch friends now.
Hot shower.
But
They're punch
Yeah,
friends.
everyone's in the same mind. Taking advantage of the spot.
and what about Clem and Slim? What are you doing in your downtime?
Clementine's gonna go punch trees.
Okay, is this rage punching or training punching or
Rage punching.
oh,
Got the big
Clem?
fork out.
Clem. And what about Slim? What's Slim doing for his downtime?
I have a dead Pokemon out in the swamp.
Making a gravestone.
I don't know. I want to ask Pentatome what he wants to do about himself.
Valid
Shula,
question.
stay out there. Do you want to like go get yourself?
Do you want to like get your body?
Do you want to run your own funeral? Not everyone gets to do that.
What nature is Pentatomidae?
Hasty.
That doesn't help.
No.
I'm just trying to think. How would Pentatomidae feel about this? Like, does Pentatomidae even have feelings anymore?
He might not.
Now we're getting to a real serious question. Like, does a lifeless husk have the ability to emote things or feel things?
I have telepathy, so I can read its feelings.
I think Pentatomidae is. I think Pentatomidae is not going to be upset or grieving in the expected manner. I think it's more. I think it become aware slightly of its own mortality. Like, oh, yeah. This is a very strange sensation. I used to be a part of that, and that is gone forever now. I am all that remains.
And now my ghost buddy's afraid of death. This is weird. I don't like the swamp.
I mean, I don't think I would say like afraid of death, but just more like ponderous about it. You're like, but I'm already a ghost. So can I even die? Do I? Not that Pentatomidae can stroke a beard, but
He can rub his halo.
What kind of role? Being aware that I have now 3 levels in medic, but so this might come with some helpful knowledge. What kind of role would it be to clean blood out of Jigglypuff fur?
A groomer.
That's the one
Yeah,
I don't have.
What's the primary stat for a groomer?
Wisdom.
Yeah, just do wisdom.
Okay.
19, yeah. You make Smoochie look good as new, like even better than new. You find like this really beautiful. You make use of the spa treatments. They've got like sea salt scrubs and all kinds of fancy clay mud mass, and Smoochie comes out and looks very very shiny and pretty and all the good things one would expect to feel after a spa treatment.
And I'm going to kind of switch look. I'm going to entirely change my makeup. I'm going to wear a black wig and change all of my clothing.
Okay.
I'm becoming a different person for a while.
All right then. Curious what this is all for. And Eva, you're staying in the spa as well. What are you just making the most of treatment, or is there any other personal, private things you would like to get on with?
Not here. So I think she just stays in the spa.
You there'll be private rooms.
Amelia will.
Yeah, that doesn't help, but that's fine.
Amelia will
It can
wait forever, wanting to chat with Ever whenever.
Wait forever.
Yeah, whenever you want to do that, go for it.
Whenever.
Hi. How you doing?
fine.
I had to change. The
I see that.
yeah. The Amelia that I was sad. So I had to move on. How are you doing?
Better now.
What was I mean, you haven't been with us for very long. How impacted were you by what is not really the norm with us? A lot of brutal things go on around us, but that's not one of the normal occurrences.
I mean, I was angry, but I was already pretty angry when it happened.
Yeah. How do you normally deal with being angry?
Normally, I destroy things.
Yeah. That's just kind of the way people like us are. And people like us who do that kind of thing when we're angry have to either crush ourselves, be like what we're supposed to be, or crush others and make a space for ourselves. My plan is to make a space for you in this world.
Thank you. I guess I don't really know what to say.
It's my plan for all of us. It's going to be a lot more brutal things on the way to that, though. It's possible that you may have to pay that cost in the future. Will you stay with us? Even then?
Yes. Yes.
Then we'll stay with you. It's good to have you on board. That's it for me.
Is anyone else really fucking scared of Amelia?
I'm trying to make decisions. I think she'll let Amelia walk away if she's gonna walk away.
Well, Amelia's just gonna sit there. She's like on the bench
Okay.
outside the shower. So like she'll wait. If ever wants to talk, she can. If ever wants to.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, it'd be like she thinks about saying something else, and then Ever will walk away.
And Amelia will just wait there, just kind of find a if Ever walks away, she'll go down and take a seat down on the first floor to kind of catch members of the group as they come back in, because she wants to have a quick chat with each of them.
All right. Well, I believe the next person who would finish what they're doing and probably come back would be Clem, most likely. Clem, during tree punching, do you do anything specific, or is it just excessive tree punching until can't punch anymore?
It's pretty much just excessive tree punching until can't punch anymore.
And what is Clem feeling during all of this? Like, what is her emotional state? What is she thinking, etc., etc.?
Mostly just full of rage and anger and grumpy.
Okay, so it's not like a... See, I don't want to call it cliche because it is, one, because I love it and it makes me feel guilty about calling it cliched. But, so it's not going to be one of those, like, you keep punching a thing until you just, like, fall to knees and start crying type, like, rage
Not
turns
this
to...
time.
No, just actual full-on rage.
Yeah.
Tree falls.
Yeah, the tree falls to its knees.
I mean, eventually, yes, you are Clementine. That tree will bend. So,
Once the tree has had enough, Clementine's like, okay, fine.
yeah, and you can head inside. You'll pop in, and there'll be Amelia Bear creepily waiting for you.
Just
I mean,
supervillain petting
endearingly.
Smoochie. Hi there, Clementine.
Hi.
You doing all right?
Smoochie okay?
Yeah, Smoochie's all right. Are you all right?
Will be. She's like cracking her knuckles.
And Amelia will stand up and go over, and I'll use my like lowest tier of healing to just like bandage up Clementine's knuckles. Because when you punch something solid, your knuckles start to
yeah,
bleed. So.
Well, I mean, she did have the sap gloves
right,
on,
okay.
so.
Yeah, but I'll just like look you over, make sure that you're okay. This is important. I can't put into words how important this is, how important you all are to me, and how much we need to keep the course. I cannot put into words how important this is to me. But today you saw how bad it can get. Good things will come if we can get through the bad things. Will you stay with me to be able to do that?
For now.
Okay. Can I have a hug?
Yeah. Clementine will like reach over and give her a hug.
Amelia will give her a hug as well. And unless Clementine has anything else to say, Amelia will sit back down and wait for the next person.
Yeah, Amelia's gonna go find a bed, or Clementine's gonna go find a bed to crash in.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I think the next person's return would probably be Slim, and you can return either with the carcass of Tithonus, or you could have made a small shrine for him. If that's what you're inclined to do, it's up to you. You'd probably be the next one to return. Pensatomade looking slightly pensive and just contemplative.
Go full Cubone.
Oh God! I'm a ghost wearing a body of my living. I'm a ghost.
Pensatomade opens up Ninjas and crawls back inside.
This is
The circle is complete.
You are the shell now.
You're welcome. This isn't even my final form. Burst forth.
Oh.
That'll freak people out as it continues to. It'll just be a zombie thing. They'll attack and bits will fall off.
That's terrifying. All kinds of terrifying. So, either way, Slim, you'd returned. You'd seen Amelia sat being kind of uncharacteristically like serious in how they look. They've also like changed their hair and everything.
You change clothes and hair.
Yeah.
I like to shed the things that keep me down.
I went out and I saw Tithonus' corpse. There's a big hole in the center. That's not good. I don't like that.
No.
I need to make sure that I don't ever have that happen to me. Because every once in a while, gigantic icicles will show up in you and put a hole in you. I learned that today. So, I was out and I was thinking really hard. I was thinking so hard. I think I need your help. Hit me.
What's that?
I said, hit me.
All right. And
I'm just standing still. I'm not going to dodge anything.
I will step forward and begin to wind up a right punch to his face, and then instead do a jab with my knuckles with my left hand into his throat.
Okay, cool. I'm declaring an interrupt that I just learned from leveling up. Teleport.
Nice. So as Amelia goes to punch you, you just teleport somewhere else in the room. Anywhere specific, or
The move says a D10 plus 10 spaces away, so 11 spaces back towards the door.
yeah, just that would actually put you outside.
Okay, the door's still up, but like I can go through doors. Blocking drain doesn't stop me, so I have to go all the way out. I figured that out. Thanks. It was that left jab. I was totally ready for it. Surprised me. I thought faster. It was good.
I'll head over to the door and open it, but not step outside into the dirty outside world.
I track more mud back in then. Walk back over to Pentatome Day.
Are you with us through all this, despite the losses?
Yeah. Like, how am I going to get my vengeance on the entire world for taking my friend if I don't?
I agree.
I'm gonna go up to the league and replace all of them and take over.
As the costs for our victory mount up, the amount of pain that they'll have to repay to us when we win continues to grow. And I'm with you to make sure that you get everything that you're owed. And I go back and take a seat.
Okay. Slim, do you have any reactions to that? Or is it like, okay, crazy lady?
No, I am pretty physically and mentally and emotionally exhausted. I'm going to go into a spa and pass out until someone wakes me up and tells me I've been in the spa too long.
Good call. And the final team member to arrive back after a joyful punch buddy romp out into the swamp. You came across many things. You punched a snake, most definitely. She probably got one of these snakes, made a makeshift lasso out of it, wrapped it around another snake, and then had two snakes. And all kinds of other super fun, hilarious off-screen shenanigans. And she will once again reiterate the extension of the offer. If you would like to stick around and help her get the Safari Zone set up, she would really appreciate it. But, you know, if you've got more important stuff to do, she would understand. And she'll let you go into Pokemon Center and go and get your night's rest. When you walk in, you see Amelia, who has totally changed outfit and attire and is sat stroking a Jigglypuff.
Hey, Amelia. Like the outfit.
Thank you. How are you doing after today?
Doing good. Punched a lot of stuff out in the swamp. This place is cool.
What are your thoughts on if the more negative events of today would apply to you or your Pokemon? I need to make sure that
I'm thinking about that.
that you're with me even when things aren't pretty.
Well, yeah. And I think the best thing I can do is I want to stay here. I want to build the defenses here. Like really focus on making sure that we always have a place to base out of. That way, we're going to win.
That's smart. You stay with me, and I'll stay with you. And we'll get this done. We'll make
Okay.
everything that we've paid be worth it.
Okay, but yeah. Cool. Go upstairs.
Sound plan.
Alrighty, and I think that is the perfect place to end the last session of 2018 for Team Crossbones. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I have been calling myself the master of this game is an outright lie. I'm the person who sometimes goes, but rules! So
We love you.
Thank you. And no, I do have a lot of fun. I like being. It's very enjoyable to occasionally have a game that makes me question everything I know as being in control. Like, okay, it certainly keeps me on my toes. But if you liked
Do you
me,
feel like you're in control?
no.
Okay, we get
that. But if you liked me and my special brand of nonsense, you can find me on Twitter, Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube, all on the Bardic Knock. It's all the same. Go do that. Welcome to the party once again. Great community, great place, great Discord server. They talk about all kinds of super fun or super ridiculous or just super things. So go check out the Discord link down below. You can also follow Welcome to the Party on Twitter at Welcome Party RPG, here on Twitch at Welcome Party RPG, and over on YouTube at Welcome to the Party. That's all of that good stuff. So my lovely players will tell you where you can find them on the internet. So let's go. Okay, I'll say the American one. Counterclockwise. Weirdos. Anti-clockwise.
there. It is.
Capjack, where do we find you on the internet? Should we want to see more of you or your
All right,
things?
hey everybody, I am Capjack. Let me make sure I am. Hey, I'm not this time. This is perfect. So yeah, I'm Capjack. You can find me at Captain J Cross on Twitter, and of course on the Discord. Which, if the bot will work, yeah. So you can find me there. You can also find me on multiple places here on the channel. You can most often find me on alternating Tuesdays. Well, the second, fourth, and fifth Tuesdays are Mimic Nights game run by Shogun, which is in a direction
Your left.
that I'm pointing one of the. There we go, over there. And then the first and third Tuesday is our new Eclipse Phase game run by Meech Source, right over there. You can also find me on Friday nights here on the channel, surprise, with Dragon Dark Days, which is our Waterdeep heist game. And coming up on Saturdays, there's going to be Vampire. And it's going to be fun. So tune in, see us, places. Next.
Next would be Shogun. Where do we find you on the internet?
You can find me here every second, fourth, and fifth Tuesday running the 5th edition Pokemon. Not Pokemon. Man, I'm just getting mixed up.
You're giving us Pokemon? Sweet.
D&D game. Where
Isn't Mimic Nights kind of just Pokemon at this
We're
point?
just kiddos. Yeah.
Yes. Well, at this point, we have a psychic fighting Pokemon, which is going to be a psychic homebrew subclass for our barbarian. It's going to be crazy.
I can't wait.
I also run the Shadowrun game, which alternates with the Pokemon game every other Thursday. And I will be joining the Vampire game, which is on Saturdays, or will be on Saturdays, is not yet. And I'm in this. As well, I am about to start a new game in coming around the next year, which will be D&D 5th edition, homebrewed to be like the video game Destiny. With a few people over on the Alaskan Blue Jay channel. Is where we'll be streaming it. I believe Sundays, late Sundays is what we're planning on doing. But yeah, that's me.
That's very interesting. I'll keep an eye out for that. Cyril, do we find you places on the internet? You normally
Nope.
have to run off
don't
by
get
now
found.
because
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
don't work
totally
this
fine.
week, so I'm here, and you don't find me online. I don't talk to anyone. It's fine.
That's fine. You just look at stuff, and that's all you need to do. So Michi, where do we find you on the internet?
I am Michi at Michisaurus on the Twitter. You can find me here every other Thursday for Pokemon. And also, I run the Eclipse Phase game on the first and third Tuesdays. We're starting the actual first session this Tuesday.
Nice.
I think. Yeah, the first.
Forced.
And finally, a very secretive Nerdy who's got something going on. But Nerdy, when you aren't keeping secrets from the rest of the team, where do we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy Bear, where you can figure out what I'm doing. And hopefully there will be some announcements because I'm going to try to do more this year. And the best place to find out what I'm doing is right there on Twitter. Otherwise, Wednesdays I am here. There was a hiccup this week, but next week I believe we are doing a one shot of Kobolds Ate My Babies. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that's what we are doing. And then after that, we'll have Vampire on Wednesdays as well here, and I will be in that game. Super excited. And of course, Thursdays I am here for both Pokemon and Shadowrun. And I'm enjoying both of those games, so that's a lot of fun. Other than that, I do not have anything right now.
For Vampire, you're
Camarilla.
yeah.
We're going to eat you.
Good luck with that.
So
Thank you.
there's lots of good things coming in 2019. That's all I'm hearing. So from me and my delightful Pokebastards, thank you very much for joining us. Shogun, who are we going to go and raid?
The Thursday nights were the people I found.
Okay,
Excellent.
we will raid them. And until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy adventuring in the new year.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.